Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Warhammer video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the new Machine of War, Tson'Ji. And what I want to do is, I want to show you where I've found some usefulness for him in guild raids. Now, when he first came out, I was like, cool, heavy rail rifle. He's definitely going to be an anti-tank, anti-big unit role, right? And that's exactly what he does. We're going to take a quick look at his skills before we get into what I want to showcase today. I'm going to take a quick look at the smart missile system. So when an enemy on the field has a marker light, they take 3 times 103 to 125 blast damage. That's just where I have it right now at level 17. So it fires a series of missiles, it hits that target, does about 300 to 400 damage. That's great and all. Now, if you're working this in tandem with Chassil here, then that's great. You can tag him up with his marker light ability. Also, if you have Dark Strider unlocked, he can tag with marker lights as well. So it's really good if you have a Tau lineup. I don't have a big Tau lineup at the moment. I'm still trying to flesh mine out. But the real thing that you can use right now with him, if you don't have a Tau lineup, is the rail rifle. Now, this is a really unique and cool ability. First off, it can target a machine of war. So right there, that's just super unique. It can hit a machine of war, so it can hit your spore launching Biovore. It can hit your Galatian. And if you look down against Machine of War, what it does is it increases the cooldown of the secondary ability by 1 round. So the secondary ability, that's like the Guardsman's Summon for the rocket launcher. That's the Spam Fire for forgetting this guy, the Hellforge, the Hell Demon thing. Yeah, blocks this one, the Demonic Ordnance. So, and then on top of that, if you do hit a Machine of War, you also have a 41% chance to reduce the cooldown of the primary ability by 1 round. So that's the main ability that they spend Ordnance to use. You know, the launcher and Galatian summoning and all that stuff. So that's cool, but we're going to use this today against raid bosses, because the big thing here is any damage dealt to vehicles and big targets is increased by 75%, which is awesome. And it does 2 times piercing damage, 285 to 343 is where I have it right now. So far, I've been consistently able to get about 1,000 damage against raid bosses per round with each shot. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to finish our last common tier here. I got a couple tokens saved up. We got the Screamer Killer. He has 44,000 damage left. I've thrown a couple bombs at him, and what I'm hoping to do is, normally I do about 39 to 40k damage per battle, and I'm hoping to increase that with Tson'Ji today. And let's see if we can get up to 44,000 damage today against the Screamer Killer. Okay, so already off the bat, this might be a little difficult because it's got summons next to it, but let's see if we can work this out. All right. I have switched Tigurius out of my lineup and added Thaddeus here because he just does a little bit more alpha damage. So let's get going. We're going to get Matineo in there. We're going to try to thin out some of these numbers here before we get in there. Just move everybody up. Get them into range. Okay, now the rail rifle has a cooldown of 1 churn, so we can't use it yet, What we can do is lock on with the smart missile system and that tags the unit with a marker light. So now, in this next turn with Tson'Ji, I can either fire the missile system, which will do about 300 damage, or I can tag him for the heavy rail rifle for 1 munition cost. So I'm going to tag him with a rail rifle, 1 munition cost, and as long as I can get him to stay still, then I'll be able to do max damage to him. Why can't Matt now move? Something happened to Matt now. I want to move Barricade up a little bit. We're going to move Thaddeus up. Alright. Sarquail, you do your plasma cannon first, and then Barricade do yours. Okay, here we go. Now let's see how much damage the rail rifle does this round. Here he goes. He's going to shoot. He didn't move at all. Boom. 487, 535. So he did just a little more than 1,000 damage that shot, which is great. Okay, so now let's go back to our sequence of attacks, which is Thaddeus first, and then Sarquail, then Matineo, and then Lucian. Okay, let's tag him up for another rail rifle shot. Whoa. Cool, we got him to stay still. Boom. 456, 459. So not quite 1,000, but we're still doing good here with how much damage we're doing, despite the fact that all these gaunts are in the way. Let's get Lucian to get this gaunt out of the way. Sarquail, then Barricade with his Plasma Blast. Thaddeus, Matineo. Let's tag him up for another rail rifle shot. Boom. Cool. Did, I think, just under 1,000 damage with that shot right there. Alright, back to our sequence of attacks. Thaddeus, Sarquail. Nope. Where are you moving? There we go. Sarquail, Matineo, Barricade, Lucian. 2 rounds left, so let's tag him up for one more shot. Boom. Okay. We shoot the plasma. Then we shoot the artillery. Then we shoot the plasma. Then we shoot the plasma. And then Lucian. Okay. So we only did 27,000 damage this round, which isn't as much as I was hoping we were going to get to. We can't spend another munition because the Screamer Killer is about to walk away. And all the other ability really does is tag the marker light. So there we go. I didn't do 40,000 damage this round. It's the gaunts. When there's summons in the way, it kind of gets a little difficult. But we're definitely going to beat him in this next round. So let's go ahead and do that. Same strategy as before. Let's kind of thin them out. Cool. Alrighty. So now move Thaddeus up. I'm gonna have Lucian take out. I just want all these gaunts out of the way. All these summons out of the way. No more summons. Alright. Now we can focus. Don't have to worry about any of the summons. We'll just focus on doing damage to the boss. Let's tag him up for the first rail rifle shot. Alright, that was a good hit there. Thaddeus, Sarquail, Bearkeel, Matsunail, Lucian, and rail rifle shot. Let's go. And poosh. Alright, not quite 1,000 damage, but we're getting there. Almost there. Got 1,800 left. I'm not going to spend another munition on this round. I'm going to instead hit him with a marker light so I can show you the missiles. Alright. So I tagged them up with the marker light. Let's fire the missiles at them and you can see what the damage is. Yeah, 49, 39, 33, something like that. Yeah, not a lot. It wasn't great. So that, I mean, if you level up that ability, it might do better. But for now, for me, it's not a great ability. Let's finish this guy off. Bearkeel fisted him. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. All right, and we have defeated the final raid boss for the commons here in 2 tokens without doing any of the side damage to the little side bosses there. Okay, so I hope that helped you a little bit today with Tson'Ji. I might do a little more testing between him and Galatian. I normally take out Galatian against raid bosses. So I feel like Galatian, when you summon him onto the battlefield, he does the most damage. But it costs 3 munition. But I just spent about 4 munition each match with the rail rifle. So is it more cost effective to do Galatian, summon him with 3 munition, and let him just do his damage, but run the risk of the boss running out of the range of his weapons and then not doing damage at all? Because I've had that happen a few times too. We'll do a little more testing. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today for this one. This was a first impressions look on Tson'Ji. And so far, I'm liking him for damage against raid bosses. And I'm hoping he helps you guys out against your raid bosses as well. Okay, thanks so much. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.